What is going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, the market has taken that lip down that I was talking about, basically having a nice descending wedge. We have some new patterns to talk about right now. Is crypto in trouble? Are we going to be headed down for some lower times? Or are we going to get a swift recovery? Guys, I want to talk about the fears that most of the market is facing right now, which is a flash wick. I want to just talk about Bitcoin today. And guys, if you're not subscribed yet, definitely smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and I'm going to dive right into the price action. And for those of you looking to make better money and learn how to trade professionally, jump over to the student program, get signed up. Alright guys, let's just dive right into this right now. So basically I put an alert up right here at 17.4 and we basically bounced right off it. So that was in the last video, guys, check that out. But I labeled out two patterns with possible playouts here. And for instance, the symmetrical did play out very nicely. For instance, even with the target measurement, measured back to the point of break. You can see that right there, guys, a nice little touch. And that's what we try to look for, a good target acquisition here. And what's happening now is something I think pretty basic, but there could be a few different things. And then there's some things to fear, and I'll talk about that in a moment. So for instance, we could have an inverse head and shoulders playing out right now. But if this dips too aggressively down, then we will end into some kind of possible maybe wedge situation. Could be a bear flag. Could be a symmetrical if this breaks up, for instance, goes like that. There's a lot of things that can happen, guys, right at the moment, but that's what I'm seeing at the moment. And one thing that a lot of people are fearing is what's called a flash wick right now. There's been a lot of orders being filled at the lower end of the books, for instance, all the way down to 10,000. I mean, guys, that's some serious things to pay attention to right there. Some amazing hints in the price action. But guys, I think it's going to be a while before we get too much exciting price action. But now is a very good time to be trading polar tops and bottoms. For instance, look for that oversold or overbought territory and then play the flow of the market. So shorts are still more prominent right now. But guys, one thing I did want to talk about is the higher time frame, specifically the daily and the weekly. For instance, notice the stotch being loaded up. Okay, for instance, you go to the weekly, stotch also loaded up. The decrease in volume, I think we're going to get a rise eventually, guys. It's pretty soon. And this is that box that I've drawn for you guys as what I believe to be the polar support and resistances top and bottom. So for instance, right around 20 and then right around 16 and change, guys. That's where I have it labeled out as. And I think if we break through that layer, we have another long ride all the way down to 12,000, which would be devastating, guys. But understand, we could get a big wick. Like for instance, we got in the dailies way back here. Okay, look at this one here, another here. There's some big daily movements, guys. Lots of oversold territory there. Those would be your optimal buy points, but guys, understand these were also wicks that liquidated people in the leverage game. So try to understand that these wicks can happen. Set your stop losses at 5-10% wherever you're comfortable, but most importantly, play the retracement. So for instance, when you open your trade, put your stop loss at the lowest wick, if say like you didn't catch the absolute bottom, and then kind of bump that up into profit once you are in a positive trade, so that way you never lose. And that's all the time I have for today, guys. Just incredible times in the student program, incredible times but very scary times, guys. Let's be real, you have to be very strong to be in this market. And right now there's a lot of people that are just, oh my gosh, their bags are cut in half or 60 or 70% or worse. So I think, check on your crypto friends, make sure everything's going well for them. And guys, if you're just not sure how to trade, learn how, gain the knowledge which can actually give you some good profit. And guys, if you don't come from a rich family must come from you. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.
Audio